afternoon, everyone. My name is Delisha Williams, and today I will be presenting my guided teaching practice in Mutual Study Kit. Let's move on to lesson one. So, the general topic I looked at for this study was plants. So, I decided what I will do, what are plants, and functions of the parts of the plants. Day two, I decided that I would have done. Day two, I looked at what plants need to grow that I have been presented. Day three, I looked at use of plants. What are some things we use plants for? Day four, I looked at how plants make their food. Basically, the process of photosynthesis. So let's get right. So my specific objective was after the lesson, pupils will be able to identify and explain the function of the main parts of a plant. That is the root, the stem, the leaf, flower, and the fruit, with at least 80% accuracy. So I gave them the content. I first started off the lesson by giving them a quiz right? Asking them, what is plant? Have you ever heard of plant before? And then the pupils shared their opinions and we went on from there. Then this is the content I use on the board, and I use this chart to show them more in the detail what exactly we're looking at in plants. At the end of the lesson, pupils was able to identify all the 5 main parts of the plant. So the lesson, I would say, was successful. Day 2. Now the topic, what does plant need to do? So we started that lesson like with an icebreaker. So yes, the lesson started with an icebreaker, and it was very interesting that the pupils could have remembered stuff from the previous class. So the specific objective for this lesson was after participating in a planting investigation, people will identify and explain the conditions plants need to grow, that is air, water, sunlight, warmth, and minerals, and record their observation. Now the samples that the people have, because of poor, what was I saying? Well, the plants didn't make it, so I can't have it in the presentation because they didn't look after the plants. So most of the plants died. But it was a really good investigation. They enjoyed watching their watermelon plant grow. Sorry. So yeah, I use this teaching aid to teach the lesson, and my lesson plan is provided here. Now on day 3, we had the topic, we looked at the topic, the uses of plants. So I asked them, what are some things you think plants give us? Or what are some things we use plants for? One of them replied and told me, Miss, just plant, pick a flower or something. And I said, not really. But then we went more into details. I provided some photos of some stuff that we get from plants. Here are the example, and this is also the content and the chart I used for this lesson. So we had the house. We get the wood from the plant to make our own house. We have the pointed room from the palm trees. We have the cotton t-shirt and clothing we use that we get from plants. And we also have a herbal medicine. This lesson was a 20 minutes lesson, so we didn't get to go more into details with it. But for homework, they had to bring an item that we get from plants, or we use plants for. And on the last day, we looked at things plants need to do. Now, on this day, we did a skit. It will be provided in the video. And the pupils came out, and someone acted as water, someone acted as the air, someone acted as water, air, soil, and leaf and soil. So it was a very interesting kit. The pupils were very excited to participate, and it was a very interactive session. After that lesson, they could have told me how plants make their food and what are the stuff that plants need to make their food. And that was the end of my lesson. It was a really nice, kind of interactive lesson. The pupils were really excited and eager to be part of this entire lesson that I was using for my individual studies. That's all. Thank you. After I would have introduced the topic for the lessons, I would have started three out of the four lessons by displaying a video. After I would have started with my icebreaker or my quiz link. So I will provide the video link below this video. So you can have a few of the videos that the people would have watched to help them better understand this topic, the topic of plant, and what is plant, parts of a plant and their functions, what plants need to grow, the uses of plant in our daily life, and how plants make their food. So once again, thank you very much.
Hello friends! Welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Look! There's so many plants. There's masses of them. And of all shapes and colors. There are some big ones like these trees.
Nobody.
Tiny ones like these daisies. Aquatic ones like these water lilies, which act as a bridge. And carnivorous ones like these that look like they have a mouth. There are so many types of plants, but do you know exactly what a plant is? Plants are living beings that belong to the plant kingdom. You know, there's an animal kingdom and a plant kingdom. We say that plants are living because they are born, grow, reproduce, and also die. And to do all this, they need to feed. Yes, that's right. Plants also feed themselves. Do you know how? Well, by producing their own food. They are their own chef. Thanks to the air, the water, the mineral salts in the soil, and the sun, they make their own food with a process called photosynthesis. It's amazing! Most plants have three parts. Roots, stems, and leaves. And some also have flowers. There's a fun fact. Did you know that some flowers turn into fruits? Yes, they do. All the pears or apples we eat were flowers before. It's amazing. But before we say goodbye, though, remember, it's important to eat lots of fruit.
Hi and welcome to Preschool Genius. In this video, we're going to learn about how plants grow. Plants are living things that grow and change over time. They need three core ingredients to grow: soil, water, and sunlight. Soil is the dirt that the plant grows in, and it's where the plant gets its nutrients, like food. So, when a seed is planted in the soil, it starts absorbing water and nutrients from the soil. Plants need water to survive because water helps to transport the nutrients from the soil to the rest of the plant. As the plant grows, it needs more water and nutrients to keep growing bigger and stronger. Next, the seed sprouts and a little stem pops up from the soil. The stem is like the plant's backbone, and it helps the plant stand up straight. As the stem grows taller, little leaves start to grow out of it. The leaves are like the plant's food factories. Leaves use the energy from the sun to turn water and carbon dioxide into oxygen and sugar. This process is called photosynthesis. Plants, there would be no animals. Over time, the plant will continue to grow bigger and stronger, and it may even start to produce flowers or fruits which contain seeds that can grow into new plants. All of these different stages are important for helping the plant grow strong and healthy. And as the plant grows, it helps make the world a more beautiful and colorful place to live. So, in summary, plants grow from seeds when they are given soil, water, and sunlight. They develop roots, stems, and leaves, which help them make food and grow into mature plants that may produce flowers and fruit. That's it. I hope you enjoyed learning about how plants grow with me today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.